Support for Radio Friends comes from Roseheart Hypnotherapy, serving Central Missouri since 2007. They specialize in pain management, pre- and post-medical procedures, fears, phobias, and increasing performance and success in every area of life. Athletes needing sports hypnosis to improve their ability will be pleased to know that Roseheart Hypnotherapy specializes in neurofeedback and is the only certified OptiBrain train and golf practitioner in Missouri. Call Roseheart Hypnotherapy at 888-604-9997 or visit mohyp.com and experience true success. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Friday, October the 12th. She's back with us. Barbara Buffalo with that, what is that, a blue or purple streak in your hair?
You know what? People have actually commented, you know what? When Paul comments about your hair, do you ever just tell him, stop it, Paul? And I said, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, so
you are more educated than that. Do not comment on women's looks.
Is that a purple stripe?
There may or may not be a purple streak in my hair.
Okay, she got.
It's Friday, Paul.
Yeah. Okay. Barbara Buffalo, my friend, is here from the City of Columbia Office of Sustainability.
That's what we do.
What are you sustaining today?
Well, I'm sustaining a fun time that's happening tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So today's Friday. So Saturday, October 13th, is our Sustainable Living Fair.
And what happens at the Sustainable Living Fair?
It is fun times. So we host this with Peaceworks and the Center for Sustainable Living downtown, and organize it every year. We've got workshops about how people can DIY home energy efficiency or DIY solar, do it yourself. You know, like, so if you rather than hiring somebody to come help improve like the energy efficiency of your home, we have our energy educator that will help walk you through how you can do it yourself. Mm-hmm. So save money as well as like learn how to do it yourself so you can do these common repairs.
Yeah. And it makes you feel good. When you've repaired something yourself instead of having to
pay somebody to come do it.
It makes you feel good.
Right?
You say, hey, you know what? This is just like the frontier days. I'm able to fix it myself.
I very rarely have that thought when putting caulk in a hole or something. I don't often think about the frontier days, but now I will.
Yeah, please do.
So thank you for that.
Please do.
But no, so we're also partnering with our Fix It Fair. So we're going to have the event for Sustainable Living Fair is from 10 to 5. But then the Fix It Fair will be from 1 to 4. And remember, that's where
so you got the Fix It Fair and the
happening at the same time.
So this is just a big fair day.
You should come hang out with us. There's also tours. But it's
what are you touring?
Well, so we usually try to find places locally that have like a local solar installation, or they've done like a net zero home. So we're still organizing our tours, but we should be done by tomorrow.
Okay.
But one of the things that we hear a lot, like as we're doing this climate action and adaptation plan, is we hear a lot about, well, what can an individual do, right? So a lot of these things are that we need to have a policy that our energy is from renewable energy. Like that will help us sustain Columbia and planet Earth. But we also hear about like, well, I'm not the government or I'm not the utility. What can I do? And so the city and our partners host these types of educational fairs so people can come and find out how they can make a difference.
Mm-hmm. Well, just off the top of your head, now this is a pretty big investment. If you really want to go all out, you do the solar energy,
right?
With the solar panels,
right?
And then you're
offsetting,
renewable.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. You're offsetting your energy use, but not everybody can do that. There's some things that you can do.
Yes, and so you can replace your light bulbs with the LED lights.
Yep, you can improve your systems. Use some of your utilities rebate programs and loan programs to replace with a high efficiency furnace or air conditioner.
You can turn the lights off.
I know. I have this amazing thing sometimes walking around City Hall where I was like, you guys know that you have the power, and I feel like, lights off. Yeah, to turn off your lights or turn off your computer.
And you know what, Barb? You scolded me somewhat because
about leaving your lights on.
Yes.
Even though they're efficient?
Now let me tell you. With all these years that we've been doing it, I've replaced everything. All of my lights are LED lights now.
Good. Thank you.
The 60 watts use about 3 watts of energy.
Yeah.
Even the big spotlights outside.
The ones that are illuminating the falling snow trickling from the air.
They're using about 5 watts of energy instead of 150 or 300 watts. So I was feeling really good about that. I said, I'm really good. I can let those lights stay on just a little bit longer because I'm not burning much electricity. And here, Barbara, she shoots me down.
Well, I did point out that, yes, even though they use less energy, if you're not really using them, you could just turn them off.
Now I do that.
Thank you.
Okay, now I do that. Unless I want to just really see something, and I think of you every time I wanted to leave a light on. I go shut it off, even though it's only 2 watts.
Yeah, but this is like, having these types of conversations, or like why we do it is like, people tell me they recycle, and I'm like, that's great.
Yeah.
Also, let's think about, do we need the stuff that we're recycling, right? So like I recycle my water bottles. That's great. Could you go one step further and like get a reusable water bottle, right? Or a glass, or...
Well, those water bottles, if you have to have those... Now, maybe you just call this being cheap.
Refill them.
Refill them.
Exactly.
Refill them with the tap water.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the tap water. It's clean. If you got to have a water bottle, just rinse it out and put your own water in there.
So one of the things that will be talked about tomorrow is actually about plastic. And you know what I mean? Like the impacts it has on our environment, and how we should maybe be thinking of like alternatives to it. And like, how could we not have the impact we're having on our oceans and our natural systems with the use of a basically disposable material? Is it really going away?
Yeah. Did you see about in San Francisco, they have this instrument that is cleaning up trash?
Yeah. So Baltimore also has a similar thing for their harbor, which basically theirs is run on solar powered, and it's basically pulling in the litter.
Is the one in San Francisco run on solar power too?
I'm not sure as much. It
went out under the Golden Gate Bridge. Collecting, trying to swoop up trash. Yeah.
We call those the floatables, right? So when you're doing a Hinksing clean stream or one of our stream cleanups, we find a lot of those floatables, which are like plastic bottles and plastic bags. And so my colleague in San Francisco actually has this really good saying where she's like, right, so, they're allowed, you're allowed to have these things, but is it really worth it? So is it really...
Is it necessary?
Is it necessary? Exactly. So are there alternatives that we could have to kind of maybe not have the impact it is, and ways that we could better our own life? And so we have... there's going to be things tomorrow for the Sustainable Living Fair about other ways we could improve, like our travel, more efficient travel, ways we can extend our own food security with our local garden and how to extend your garden. So helping empower our residents to make a less impact on the earth, but also help improve their own quality of life. Is it great? I'm glad to work where I work and where I live, and I love that we have these opportunities in Columbia.
Yeah, we are very fortunate in this area.
Yeah.
And people like you informing people like me
about turning off their lights.
To turn the lights off, even if you got LED lights.
Even if you have the LED lights, you can still turn them off.
Turn them off. Don't let them run.
Yeah, and we've got, I know you say like for me, but like there's a good team at the city. There's a good team with our partner organizations here in Columbia. So we've got a really enriched community, I think, that supports these ideals.
All right. Well, Barbara Buffalo, thank you so much.
Happy Friday, Paul.
Is there a website people can go to?
Go to como.gov to find out more information. Just search sustainability.
Como.gov and then click on sustainability.
Look for sustainability, yeah.
Are they going to see a picture of you there?
No, they won't. But maybe you'll show my picture of my hair on Twitter.
Okay. All right. Have yourself a nice weekend.
Yes.
Mel Zelenik will be with us on Monday. Bye-bye.